Now, in this encyclical letter that Pope Francis gave us in 2015, what he does is he claims an ecological awareness for a radically biblical and Catholic sense of the world. What he does is he goes back to the first page of Scripture, where we have, in the beginning, God creates. And the God who creates then entrusts this creation to the human being. Now, that act of entrustment by God wasn't a license to exploit, to destroy. It was to be a steward in the name of the Creator, to create and not destroy, to embrace and not to exploit. So this action plan is a response to hearing, a listening to the cry of the earth and listening to the cry of the poor. In all of this, there is that sense of radical connectedness. The whole of the creation really is just a great overflow of God, because perfect love cannot do anything other than overflow, and all of that which overflows will flow back into God. That's the ecstatic vision that is Christianity. The vision has to become action, though. There has been so much talk from politicians and decision makers of other kinds. The talk is not enough, nor is it enough for the Pope simply to write an extraordinary and prophetic word to all the churches. That's important. But we are those who have to hear the word that has been uttered. And hearing becomes a listening, which in turn becomes an action. Obedience, that word which implies action, really means listening. I listen in such a way that I do what I hear. But we are listening to the Spirit of God. And that listening becomes the action that becomes this action plan. We are the church. In other words, we are to embody in a polarising and fragmenting world. We are to embody and to live in very practical ways that communion which has its roots in God. So I thank all of those who have really worked hard over a long period of time to produce this particular iteration of our action plan, which gathers together the voices of all the agencies, and hence is gathering here today. Against that background and with a great sense of gratitude and hope, I am delighted to declare this action plan for 24-26 well and truly launched. Thank you.